Kiss Me Quick hat, check. Eiffel Tower lookalike, check. Massive electricity bill, check. There really is nowhere quite like Blackpool.
The atmosphere and the people here are amazing.
I love the beach, it's huge.
Blackpool's just got everything, really.
Last year, over 17 million of us chose good old Blackpool instead of the Med simply because it's bawdy, it's brilliant and it's a big old bargain.
We haven't been on a foreign holiday for over 7 years. We prefer to come here, it's a lot cheaper for us.
I can sum it up in one word. Brilliant.
But not everyone's here for a holiday. Hundreds of hopefuls make a beeline for Blackpool to build a business, from B&Bs.
It was very important to me that we made this Blackpool. We wouldn't do what we do anywhere else.
To big nights out.
A very lively place. As you can see, it's only 8 o'clock at night. All night to go yet.
It's like being in Jeremy Carl's living room, but we still love it.
Anything and everything is possible in the Las Vegas of Lancashire.
It's like the UK Benidorm. Perfect.
That's why there'll always be bargain-loving Brits in Blackpool. Coming up,
Blackpool, here we come.
two sisters in their 80s get more than they bargained for in their weekend package deal.
Sex on the beach.
We reveal half a brand new home.
It's exciting bits when you get to see the rooms for the first time.
And we get beauty tips from Blackpool's most fabulous entertainment venue.
The makeup I try to emulate is like Paris showgirl on steroids.
Blackpool is by far the most popular seaside resort in Britain, with millions of fun-seeking Brits arriving from all over the UK every year.
In all honesty, I've never been abroad. This is my abroad. I love Blackpool and I definitely recommend, to come here because it's a great place to come.
There's nothing not to love about Blackpool. It's so cheap. Coming from down south, everything's really expensive.
I love the atmosphere, I love the people.
And of course the sun always shines in Blackpool.
And there's one bunch that loves Blackpool all year round, and coach loads pile into the town twice a week, every week. And that group is... OK, it's the Scottish. Sorry.
This is how you used to get a girl on my day.
We get a lot of Scottish tourists down here, obviously, especially during the summer holidays.
So if you're coming from Scotland, Blackpool's very central to come to.
£2.
£2, right? How much fun can we have with that?
And that's why today, 81-year-old Margaret and her 84-year-old sister Agnes are in Hamilton to catch a bus full of boisterous bargain lovers bound for Blackpool.
I've been abroad many a time. I've been to Australia twice and all that, and Benidorm and Tenerife and all that. But I like Blackpool. I've had my share on planes. I like Blackpool.
Blackpool Promotions alone coach 80,000 people a year to Blackpool.
That's us. Thank you. Thank you.
And 85% of them are Scottish. And tour rep Aideen knows why.
I guess they call Blackpool the capital of Scotland. You walk around the streets of Blackpool, you always meet a Scottish person. It's like a home from home. Everybody really, really loves it.
Even more so for Agnes and Margaret. They always stay at the same hotel.
We go 3 times a year. Yeah, we usually go about 3 times a year, And I like the hotel, they're all nice people. Everybody's lovely. The staff are lovely, aye.
In fact, they're so nice, the sisters rarely venture out.
We'll just sit and have a couple of drinks and go up the stair and listen to the artists. Good artists. They're always great artists on, Blackpool, here we come.
And the sisters are just 2 of the many millions lured to Blackpool by the bright lights and the glamorous nightlife.
It's a good laugh and it's a good time, and this young man has enjoyed his time, haven't you, young man?
Everyone's up for a laugh and the beer's always flowing.
Yeah, Vegas up the north. That's all we can explain it as. Blackpool is the Vegas of the north, definitely.
And like Vegas, it's got glamour, but it's a Blackpool kind of glamour. Camper than a park full of static caravans, and if life's a drag, then the fabulously frivolous Funny Girls is the venue for you. And since opening night in 1994, the naughty but nice Betty Legs Diamond has been hiding her bits and high-kicking the hits, all with a huge pair of fake eyelashes.
My late grandmother, she came along to see the show, and then I went out afterwards, and I went, "Hi, Gran, did you enjoy the show and everything?" She said, "Oh, it was lovely, so much, or lovely dancing and everything, but that bloody woman in the middle kept getting in the way." Me. Bless her, she didn't even recognise me.
It's got big laughs, fantastic frocks, and some saucy dancing. And if you don't mind standing, you can get in for less than a £5. Bargain. But it's not all glam. Betty, aka Simon Green, has got his work cut out. The summer show is due in just 3 weeks.
Putting a new show together is always quite daunting. We do 4 shows a year, and the summer show is the most spectacular. It's exhausting, it's exciting, but I think the majority of people don't realise that I do everything. Put a broom up my bum and I sweep the stage, you know.
Is that part of the act? As if time wasn't short enough. Creating the choreography, the set design and the lighting, Simon has to break in a virgin drag queen.
She's originally from Poland. She's a little bit nervous and new, very young.
It's going to be a stressful few weeks. But stress is the last thing on the minds of Blackpool-bound Scots sisters Agnes and Margaret. It's time to get their eyes down for a full house on the road.
Anybody like bingo? Anybody not like bingo? Tough.
There you go. Good luck. Here we go. Do you want the winner?
Oh, of course. But when he win, I've got to give me the winning ticket.
Right, folks, we're going to play a straight full house for a mystery prize. A night of passion with Willie.
Oh, Willie, I've never had that.
I'd rather play bingo hen. It lasts longer.
Charming. So, bingo on the go, half board at the hotel for 3 nights, one of those potentially with Willie, and free cabaret will set you back less than £150. Cash back.
Is that a winner?
Oh, somebody's got it.
Anybody go to the Pleasure Beach? No. Nobody going on the big one? There's a joke there, Willie. There's a joke there.
As Blackpool looms into view, it's time to find that hotel.
Hello, dear.
Right, I'll see you tonight.
We'll see you tonight.
Right,
Thank
thanks.
you. Hello.
Agnes and Margaret reach their destination. And a whole weekend of Blackpool fun is waiting for them. After years of playing second fiddle to cheap foreign package holidays, Blackpool is reinventing itself in a bid to drag the bargain-loving Brits back with a combination of the traditional and the cutting edge. The trams have had an upgrade. Alongside the traditional B&Bs.
Hello. I've been in this game 38 years. Years ago, landladies was very strict. If you work down for 9 o'clock for breakfast, you don't get one.
Are 5-star boutique hotels.
I'm a very proud Blackpool landlady. One of the things that we've done is installed bathroom TVs, so you can lie in the bath and watch Coronation Street. Oh, wonderful.
Ooh, fancy. While some things remain the same, but have a new price tag.
When I was a kid, around 20 pence. Now it's £1, but the smile's still just the same.
But there's one thing that has survived all the changes. If you cut it in half, it would have Blackpool written right through it. Literally.
Right in here, there's roughly around about £70 of boiling hot toffee. You can see how hot the toffee is, because when you put this colour in, it starts to boil. 90% of all your rock that's made in the country will be made in Blackpool. That's a letter B. My dad did it all his life. I started work here in 1989, and it's one of those love or hate jobs. You hate it when you're doing it, and you love it when you're not.
Time to turn a Blackpool boulder into Blackpool rock.
There you have one big bar of Blackpool rock. The job's never changed from day one. You can all have a taste now. It's very hard to believe it's done by hand. A lot of people think it's all done with machines, but it's not.
So what are those machines for then?
Yeah, sweetheart, have a lick of that and then pass it down.
But there's nothing like a traditional stick of Blackpool rock.
You've got to have patience. Patience and a bit of finesse. You've got to have a bit of pride in your work. That should say Blackpool Rock. That is my job done now. I just start again. Something different, something new.
Blackpool might be known for rock, but it wouldn't be the British seaside without a wedge of traditional tasty treats.
The fish and chips, amazing.
We've also got ice cream, which seasides need ice cream.
Oh yeah, we definitely like donuts, don't we, Jackson?
If you come here, that your waistline will stretch, yeah.
Candy floss, any fairground sort of sweets.
There's loads of burger vans and stuff which are quite cheap.
Ice lollies.
Yeah. And when in Rome, you always got to have fish and chips, haven't you?
So yeah, I would say Blackpool is top-notch.
And one man who's decided he wants a slice of the action is Lancashire lad David Prest.
Onwards and upwards.
For 30 years, he's worked in management for blue-chip companies.
I was the area manager for the northwest of England, and it was very much life for rent.
Until a couple of years ago, when David was made redundant, just as his wife fell seriously ill.
I was struggling to come up with an idea that could give us financial security. I glanced upon an ice cream tricycle, and immediately I had that light bulb moment. That's what I will do.
David went from blue chip to chocolate chip and hasn't looked back.
I'm David Prest, but now meet Gino Gelato. Come on and be tempted, delicious ice cream just feet away. I'm much more content as a person. I enjoy being in control of my own destiny. Come and have them taste buds tantalised. We've got a delicious ice cream experience just feet away.
And wife Linda certainly thinks ice cream has chilled David.
Oh, I think he's a lot happier in this job. Because he's making other people happy. I mean, it can be stressful like anything else in this world, but when you see him out on the prom and that, I mean, he's just a lot of fun.
You want me to squirt chocolate sauce on you, or do you want it in your cornet? We do have some repeat customers that are dogs.
Ooh, Bagsy not having seconds on that.
It's double and clotted cream blend. I introduced the traditional vintage ice cream experience, reintroduced it.
For around £3, you can get an artisan ice cream, depending on your upgrades.
You get chocolate, toffee or strawberry. What would you like? Quick, get it, because it's better on the tongue than on the tarmac, isn't it?
But as the sun shines on Gino Gelato, a dark cloud is blowing in from the west.
I was the only one on the promenade, but a new competitor has arrived on the seafront who's put a white freezer box on a tricycle frame. He tends to keep his distance, and so do I. We've got a delicious ice cream experience just feet away.
But which one of them will be frozen out?
Enjoy your afternoon.
Over at Funny Girls, it's the first day of 3 weeks of rehearsals for the new summer show. Time is tight for Simon, especially as he's got Virgin drag performer Peter to break in.
She's originally from Poland. She's a little bit nervous and new, very young, but looks very pretty. When she's all made up, you would really think that it was a young girl.
Been always told I'm dancing like a woman. I know. So when I got this job, I was just like in heaven because nobody is gonna be telling me, Peter, you look like a woman on the stage, calm down, you're a man. And usually I'm like, yeah, but I like it, you know? So this is like a dream, you know? This is my first time as a drag queen. So today, for example, I had my first rehearsal in high heels and I nearly died, but it's fine.
If she isn't step perfect, it might be Simon, aka Betty Legs, who wants to kill her on opening night.
It's a big challenge dancing next to Betty because, of course, she's a big personality. Everybody knows who she is.
For 23 years, Simon's demanded performance perfection, which has meant his personal life isn't quite the same.
Complete life, I suppose, thinking about it, partner and some kids, but I don't think that's probably going to happen. Oh, no. Nobody wants to date a drag queen. But that doesn't really bother me. I've got great friends, I've got amazing holidays, I've got a great life.
But for the next 3 weeks, his life belongs to the show. If Blackpool is your bag of chips, but hotels aren't, then you're in luck, because there are dozens of caravan sites dotted around the town. And if you love Blackpool so much you don't want to leave, then a static caravan could be the answer. They're the perfect fit for bargain-loving Brits. They're cheap, and they're a ready-made community.
We don't live in each other's pockets,
but we're good
everybody's
neighbours.
there
Everybody's helpful.
for everybody.
Yeah, you used to think you need any help. You want to think, while you're away, we'll water your plants, that sort of thing.
You've always got somebody watching out for you.
There's quite a lot of people on their own,
Yeah.
so
that's another thing. And it's so handy for the buses.
How did I forget about the buses? And on sites like Acresfield, where you have to be over 55 to buy, it's all about the neighbours.
You know, it's a big move. This is going to be where you are probably for the rest of your life. You want to make sure everything's right. That includes the house, that includes the people.
But finding the right mix can be tough. That's where Jamie Diggins comes in. He set up his Park Homes estate agency 2 years ago after he saw a need in the residential retirement market.
We're a Park Home specialist estate agency, so we help people that are looking at buying and selling residential and leisure park homes.
Hi, Mrs. Ash, I'm James.
A park home is definitely not a caravan. It is a residential home and it's a timber-framed structure, so it's built in a factory and then transported to a park.
He says park home, I say static caravan. Huh, let's call the whole thing off.
Wow, that's a spacious kitchen.
It's a brand new kitchen.
Everything's brand new, everything.
Yeah,
everything.
You tend to find that people who buy park homes, it's going to be the forever home, and you have to be able to hold somebody's hand and say, come on, we can sort this out between us.
Something Jamie did for his newest employee, Sandra.
We first met by me selling her and her husband a park home, and now she's our office manager, so she keeps me under check.
Jamie very, very quickly became not just a friend, but we adopted him as a son, really, but don't tell his mum that.
And Sandra is eternally grateful to Jamie for finding her forever home in a new, welcoming community.
Park life, it's the best life that you can ever have. There's always a neighbour that will be able to help you out.
Especially as around 5 weeks ago, she lost her husband, Gordon.
When Gordon was poorly, people asked me they were going shopping, did I want them to bring anything? They'd come in and sit with Gordon while I went out and did my own shopping, so it was lovely to have people so close.
But as rewarding as Jamie's job can be, he still needs to work 7 days a week just to keep the business going. It means he never stops.
It does take over your life, but I think anybody that's set a business up, you know, in the first couple of years, if it doesn't take over your life, you're not working hard enough at it.
Oh, this looks a lovely home. I'm very proud of what he's done for us, and I hope it continues for a lot longer. And I'm sorry I'm getting teary-eyed.
But to keep that success going and Sandra in a job, there's only one thing he needs.
A sale is amazing to have, but we have to have more sales. If the business failed, is not an option. It's not an option.
Over at their seafront hotel, bargain-loving sisters Agnes and Margaret are settling into their 15th visit in 5 years.
Hi Agnes, you are in room 1, so you know where that is, don't you?
Didn't.
Down the stairs and through into the Premier rooms. It's the first one you come across.
I could just take him home with me.
I don't think he's part of the package, Agnes.
We could write a book about this place, couldn't we, Margaret? We could write a book about this place. See, since we've been coming here, a lot of people say, you're going back to Blackpool. I say, well, we wouldn't go if we didn't like it.
And the thing they like the most? Shopping for bargains.
I'm going to see if I can get a wee top with a wee bit frill in it. You know, the wee camisoles. So we'll need to have a scout around and see. This one I've got on, I got it in the market. I'll lift it up, right. No, that's nice, aye.
Agnes. Before she can cause any more public scenes, they're shown to the room.
Who's got the key?
Agnes. Where did I put it? You've put it in the bag.
Do you want me to go and get you another key?
It's not there. I don't know
It's not
where
there. I'll go and get you another key.
Oh, for God's sake, see, hon. I must have left it in the table. Oh, here, Gary! Oh, Gary! Oh, Gary! Here we are.
She's trouble, this one.
The sea bank will never be the same.
Oh, never be the same.
So the sisters unpack and get ready for a big night in. Who needs to go out when you've got your dinner and entertainment for free? And what's more, they're on a promise.
What's the name of it? What did we
Sex
tell
on
you?
the
Sex on the beach.
Sex on the beach.
Well, I'll tell you, anybody that's sex on the beach tonight, there's something wrong with them. They must be desperate.
Too cold.
They must be desperate.
After what I've just seen, I wouldn't put it past you. It's 2 days until the opening night of Betty Legs Diamond's Summer Spectacular, and there's still loads to do. The biggest problem is no Betty to crack the whip.
So how far are we on with this?
I'm not sure.
So it's left to operations manager Dean Bennett to pick up the slack.
Are we doing something now? I feel like we've all just stopped. What's going on? Betty's on a holiday in Crete because she's got nothing better to do, but she's got to go on holiday at some point. She literally gets 1 week to herself, which, yeah, she goes on holiday, and it's the most awkward time for her to go on holiday. Bom, 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 bottom, bom, bottom. Betty gets a bit grouchy, but I can see why, because at the end of the day, it's all eyes on her on the night. So Betty will have her head through here. You need to put a cushion in there because her second chin might catch.
Oh, get you.
If something's not right or she's on a stage where there's no sets because we've not got them there in time, then she looks silly on stage just on her own. Looks good. We'll get there. There's probably going to be something that will, at the last minute, will think, oh my God, we've not done that. And it'll all be our fault. Oh God, yeah.
For many Brits, Blackpool means good old-fashioned fun and traditional values.
It's just been with me since I was about 10 years of age, and the place is adorable.
Once you've been as a child, it's always in your mind, like you never forget Blackpool at all.
When I first came here, I thought, oh my God, I want to move here.
Blackpool is one of those places that we all used to go to as kids and we all have fond memories of.
And it's this nostalgia that estate agent Jamie knows helps to sell static caravans, residential homes in the Blackpool area.
Oh, wow.
Spacious?
Gosh, that is big.
Today, he's hoping to sell a 2-bed home with all mod cons to Pam from Preston, who has brought mate Janet with her for moral support.
Oh. Over the last few years, my daughters have moved away. So I'm rattling around in a 3-bedroom house, and it's too big for me. It's just all the room in the world, isn't it? I've got lots of life, I do loads of activities. I can do all those, I can have friends here, but I can also meet new people on this sort of place because I feel that they are friendly. I could just imagine me being here.
Can you?
I could just imagine me being here.
I can imagine you being
You can imagine me being here.
Pam seems to love it, but the big question is, can she afford it? With a sale in the balance, Jamie accentuates the positives.
That's what's nice about this home, is it's not overlooked. You've got your neighbours, you've got people around you,
Yes.
which is what you wanted. You were saying
right.
you wanted people to be around. However, you've also got your privacy as well.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So, is Pam interested?
This home offers in the region of 114,950.
I think I'm going to be making an offer.
Yeah?
Yes, very soon.
I look forward to speaking to you on that.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Looks like another offer's coming in there. It's been a good day.
It's a win-win. And back at the office, Jamie's day's about to get even better. He's hit the jackpot. One of his clients has agreed to buy and place on the site one of the biggest and best static caravans, homes there is.
The Grand Symphony, it really is like the Rolls Royce of park homes. It's got everything that you could possibly want and a whole lot more. It's certainly the largest I've ever sold, and it also has the prestige price tag to go with it. You're looking at £280,000.
How much? And with 2.5 grand site fees on top. Well, for Jamie, the massive chunk of commission means he can rest easy, for now.
For me to celebrate a sale, apart from with a big smile on my face, I strive for the next one. It's as simple as that, because we still have bills to pay, so we have to have more sales. But, that being said, if you keep working hard, it should pay off in the end.
Cometh the hour, cometh the drag queen. Obi Legs Kenobi is back in Blackpool.
I'll be in a film soon. I got back last night, and then it's fly by your seat with the pants time, because then it'll be opening night before we know it. We've got just over 24 hours, and we're still lighting, and we've still got no sets for some sections. But we'll deal with that today, and probably be in very late today as well.
As the final touches are being made to the set, another problem comes to light.
We've got light-up suits. The suits weren't ordered while I was away, and they've been on the cards for 2 months now. So there's a lack of communication. Well, not lack of communication, it's lack of actually ordering something.
Whoops. But the show must go on, literally, tomorrow. So Simon has some bad news for the cast, who've been rehearsing the show's sci-fi finale for weeks.
Due to not get the lights on the costume, we can't do the finale without it, because it'll look ridiculous putting you in a different costume. So what we're going to do is, finale is cut until next week. So what we will do is finish with the wedding.
With the sci-fi finale failing to blast off, the very real countdown to tomorrow's alternative opening night has started. Fingers crossed it's pitch perfect. Something ice cream eccentric Gino Gelato is hoping the Blackpool prom will be if he's to shift any of his fancy £3 a pop ice creams.
We need to make sure that the magic sprinkle painting machine is fully stocked before we get firing on all 4 cylinders. As you can see, a highly technical exercise.
But it seems the weather isn't playing ball right now. And neither is Gino's competition.
Lots of people see what I do and seeing how successful I may have been and think that, oh, I'll have some of that. There are a lot of people who don't want me here.
But wife Linda does, and knows he's got what it takes to win the ice cream war.
Fancy meeting you here.
How are you?
I'm all right.
It's got competition, but you know what? It all depends on how you deliver.
Hold tight and we'll do you a strawberry scent a surprise so you use it and you don't lose it.
You just got to be positive and think positive thoughts and everything will be fine. But I still love you.
Well, thank God for that, then.
Yeah, I know.
Indeed. And if ever Gino needed proof that he is the king of the prom, today's the day.
Hi.
Nice to see you.
Steve, David.
At a nearby cafe gallery, Gino has been immortalised. Oh, I hope he likes it.
So, finally, I might get to meet the person behind the painting.
And I get to meet the artist behind the easel.
Thank you. What do you think?
I think it's magnificent, and when Linda saw it, what did you think?
Wow. I so loved it. It was amazing. I really want this picture. I have to take it home with me.
Right.
So now, unfortunately, I'm going to have to dig deep into my pockets, and as a consequence, I'm going to have to tantalise the taste buds of many more tourist visitors in Blackpool. It's lovely. I'll treasure it for the rest of our days.
At £3 a pop, that's over 100 extra ice creams he needs to sell. Better get back to the prom. Over at the trail at Residential Park, estate agent Jamie is gearing up for the delivery of the mothership of all park homes, the £280,000 Grand Symphony.
This plot here is where the home's going to be situated later on today. It's that exciting part of it when somebody can see the home arriving and everybody gets giddy.
But the real work starts outside a factory in Northamptonshire.
The Grand Symphony is by far the biggest home that I've ever sold. This one is 60 foot long by 22 foot wide, and there's quite a few miles to cover for it to arrive onto the park.
In fact, it's a 185-mile journey up the M6, bringing a whole new meaning to the term home delivery.
You've always got that worry as well, that it's going to get there safely. The home has to be transported in 2 halves, so it's got to be done delicately, carefully. You know, you have a few sweaty moments, but it's good when you see it arrive.
I'd be sweating too. If it falls off now, a massive chunk of commission will go with it.
It's nervous. There's a big bungalow to be sighted, so it's a wow.
£250,000, wow. And the future of the business, wow.
It's on now, set.
So no room for error, lads.
Go on, touch more. Go on, that's it.
Right then, to me you. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Back up a bit, back up. Go on.
That's it, to me.
Go on, go on.
Hey, me and this fella sound like long-lost Chuckle Brothers.
We've been at it now about 2.5 hours, so it's quite a lengthy process.
Go on.
Maybe another 4 or 5 hours.
Go on.
And hopefully it will be in position.
Go on, beautiful.
It's great to watch them.
Doing her bit for the business is office manager Sandra. Nothing like a bit of baking to keep those fellas working hard.
I just thought, well, I'll offer my little cupcakes for it as a celebration. It's a nice surprise, hopefully, for all the hard work.
And all the residents have come out to admire.
That's the biggest one, isn't it? Yeah, that's the biggest
one I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Would you like a cupcake? I've been baking these all morning.
Hey, oh, who's got the candles? Hang on, where did all you lot just come from?
Any complaints so far?
Oh, brilliant.
They're all eating.
Brilliant, cheers.
Oh, there you go. Testament to my brilliance.
I think Sandra's done very well, hasn't she? Made everybody proud. Just need to get the home on the pitch now.
Exactly. Get that commission. Sorry, caravan. Home on the pitch.
The next stage will be to actually get the homes fitted together. And obviously, when a new home arrives and somebody moves in, that's when I can get paid. So it's great news for me. I think they're going to be really impressed. I know I would be if it was mine.
On the seafront, it's time for the free cabaret show at Agnes and Margaret's hotel. Backstage, Aideen is getting ready to be their hostess with the mostess.
I'm a bit of jack of all trades. I'll jump in the bar if there needs be, I'll sell the bingo, call the bingo, sing, talk to all the guests, but more importantly, make sure everybody has a fantastic night.
Anybody from Scotland?
Yes! You'll do for me, I'll tell you that.
Anybody not from Scotland?
Oh, jeez, I don't know what to say to you.
Where are you from if you're not from Scotland? Middlesbrough.
Jeez, did you just get on the wrong bus?
Here you go, ladies. I believe you wanted sex on the beach cocktails.
Oh, thank you.
There you go, enjoy.
Thanks, Anne.
Sex on the beach.
I said if anybody goes down there the night, they'll have more than sex on the beach. They'll be very ill.
So, what does sex on the beach taste like?
Oh, that's nice. We're waiting to see if the drink stands up to its name.
Then we can go on the beach then.
We can get down and see.
Ladies of Blackpool, lock up your husbands. It's been a great night in for Agnes and Margaret.
Are you having sex on the beach?
Well, we don't know, we don't know.
You're never too old.
And apart from the cost of having sex on the beach, it's all been free.
Cheers.
Betty's new show is coming, ready or not. It's 7 o'clock, the doors are opened, and it's time for the girls to put on their faces.
Sisters never twins, eyebrows. That's what they say.
Well, they look related at least.
I've never performed as a drag queen, so today is my first time.
And that's not all that's new for Polish Pete.
Okay. For the show, I'm Alexis. Yes, I'm Alexis.
New girl, I think she's a little bit Bambi on ice at the moment. A little bit sort of scared, very much out of her comfort zone.
I'm very nervous because I'm probably gonna do something wrong.
But that might change on stage, so hopefully she's gonna put it out the bag.
The audience is filling up, and there's just time for some final adjustments. Ooh, there we go.
Right, we've got a minute to overture. It's showtime. How do I look?
Delightful, darling.
Are you enjoying it?
Lovely.
Some more toast for you?
In their seafront hotel, it's the morning after the night before.
Everything. Thanks, sister.
And Agnes has lost count of exactly how many drinks she had.
1 sex on the beach. You're a double vodka and all, don't forget. Yeah, in the afternoon, aye. There's a double vodka up there. Oh, we had a vodka as well. She doesn't know what she's drinking. Yeah. We shouldn't be let out on our own.
But after being holed up in the hotel for 24 hours, they are going to be let out on their own. And it's not going to cost a penny.
If you go on the tram and go to Fleetwood, it's £5.40. But if you get that ticket here, you get a free tram.
Watch out, citizens of Fleetwood. Agnes and Margaret have a free tram pass and they're not afraid to use it in the pursuit of bargains.
How much is that one then? £1.99,
Number 1 on the list is a bargain camisole top.
Aye, that's like the one I've got on, Margaret. See, that's a nice one too, Margaret. Aye, that's nice and all. Where is she? Nobody here. Help yourself. It's for free. They're for free, help yourself.
Hey, steady on. We'll have no lingerie larceny in Fleetwood.
I think they're a bit bigger. What size are they? What size are these, Hen? Could you tell me?
We do them in all sizes.
But the big question is, was it a bargain?
£7 over £10. Put your 2 pence in. They were £6.99, £7. Well, 7, £14, say. You take 2 pence so far. We'll watch that step. Agnes, for Christ's sake, you bloody open your eyes.
It's now Agnes's turn to hunt down a bargain.
I need 4. There are 4 of them, isn't there? Aye, they're nice. They are quite nice. 2, 4. OK, that's smashing. Thank you. Thanks very much, thank you. I've got my chair covers, my chair covers, my arm covers. And I get my wee tops. We're always looking for bargains.
Tram passes at the ready, they're back to the hotel. Over at the residential park, it's time for the £250,000+ caravan, home, to be put together. With the new owners away for the summer in Turkey, it's left to Jamie to keep his eye on things.
It's exciting bits when you get to see the rooms for the first time. These are the French windows in the lounge because we're currently stood in the lounge at the moment, so it's nice and big, isn't it? And then you can see through into where the kitchen area is. Now they're going to move this one back up, and that's where it all starts getting connected together. We've just come in now, literally, as the home has been put together, so it's not had any of the internal work done at the moment, but just the sheer size is a massive wow factor. And the best part of the home is the wine fridge. The problem with having a wine fridge is keeping it stocked up, because if you're anything like me, it'll be empty more times than it's filled up.
But the real best bit of the whole process is...
Once the keys are handed over and the customer's happy, we can get our fee paid. It's a great feeling, because then you think, whew, that's my bills paid for another month.
All good things must come to an end, and Agnes and Margaret are packing for home, but they've already planned their next bargain-loving trip.
We're coming back in September for 8 days, and it's about £320 each. Buy here, Margaret. These cases are heavier since we came here. We get things cheaper here than we would have got at home. We put £20 each away every week to pay for our holiday. We're here. I wouldn't spend my money and go to Benidorm or Tenerife or anything. No way. I mean, anything I want is in Blackpool. Wish me luck as you wave me goodbye.
Blackpool's fabulous. That's why we come here.
Cheerio. Cheerio, Blackpool. Cheerio.
At Funny Girls, the first night of the new spectacular is about to begin. And as the girls take to the stage, will newbie Peter, aka Alexis, be step perfect? Looking good so far, Alexis. Oh, God, I bet no one saw that coming. Scarlett is a veteran of 2 years.
Just literally, I went, boom, just went.
They say it's lucky to fall. Don't know why.
I just kicked and my foot went from under me. Rookie mistake. I should know better.
It's normally a lot more relaxed. We're normally just sitting down, having banter, taking the mick out of each other. But opening night, the tension's a bit higher than normal.
As the show continues, things are starting to gel. And Betty's proving to be a real handful.
God, look at them, bring the kids out, come on. Yeah.
And of course, how is Peter's premiere performance?
I'm just always really hard on myself, so I'm never happy with everything, but I will improve. I just need to keep practicing.
Fantastic, absolutely brilliant.
Betty Legs Diamond, oh my goodness, she was amazing. We'll come back in a heartbeat. Really good.
But once we've got the finale in next week and all the technical stuff over and done with, I think it's a good show, and you'll see the difference in a week or 2, or maybe 7.
That's the spirit.